The cock can cost $150 each. At the end of the day, I have a lot of people who buy my product, so it's profitable. Probably sell above 5,000.
5,000 in a month.
Yeah.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl EfyaKimora here, all the way from Ghana, and I am here on your screen again. If you're old here, I really appreciate you for coming back always, but if today is your first time clicking on my video, I appreciate you as well. But please don't forget to subscribe and then turn on your notification bell for more of such interesting and educative content. In today's episode, I'm here deep in the heart of Zimbabwe, uncovering stories that don't always make the headlines. I had the honor of sitting down with a hardworking poultry farmer right here in Harare. We talk chickens, challenges, hustle, and hope. This isn't just about farming, it is about food security, youth empowerment, and the entrepreneurial spirit driving Zimbabwe's local economy. So if you've ever wondered where your eggs and chicken meat come from, or how young Africans are building success from the ground up, you are in the right place. Let's get right into the video.
My name is Tawanda.
Tawanda?
Yeah.
Zimbabwe.
Yeah, I'm a Zimbabwean.
Okay. How long have you been doing this?
6 years now.
6 years now?
Yeah.
So is it profitable?
Very profitable. Everything that you see here is from this chicken production business that I'm doing.
Okay.
I can safely say it's profitable because I have a model which is peculiar to me, a business model. Every farmer who is doing this as a business should have his own model, which makes the business viable or profitable.
So it's growing?
My business is good. I'm doing fine.
Are there any challenges?
A lot of challenge. For me personally, the challenges that I have is security related. They broke from behind and they got inside and ruthlessly killed my chickens.
Human beings or animals? Dogs or like people? People. Oh, people.
People are very, very cruel. Animals are not cruel. Dogs, they are very friendly. They cannot steal your animals if you don't allow them. Human beings, they come even if they are not invited. They just come take what doesn't belong to them. Yeah.
But animals to come when they are not invited.
Animals, you can invite animals. I have a dog. Yeah. Then I can allow it to get inside. And also natural disasters. Like for example, there are natural disasters that can affect the economy of the country as a whole. So being affected as a country, me as an individual ultimately suffers.
Okay.
Like for example, for the past 2 years, we had a serious drought. This triggered the unexpected rise in feed prices.
Okay.
Or exponential rise of feed prices.
Yeah. That
actually affected our margins, and it ate into our profits. We suffered really. That's why you see this year I've decided to grow my own maize by the grace of God.
Also now you're growing your own maize for the chicken.
Everything that you see here, like behind like to this side, we have some peculiar or certain crops that we will feed back to our chickens. Because at the end of the day, all I'm doing here, I'm doing it for the chickens.
Okay, so how many can you sell in a month?
A lot. Because I sell genetics, I'm a breeder.
Okay.
I'm not, in fact, I'm not a multiplier.
Okay.
I perfect from the breeding pot.
Oh, okay.
Then we hatch chicks, we sell a lot of chicks. In terms of, because we sell different batches, like different ages, maybe chicks we probably sell above 5,000.
5,000 in a month?
Yeah. Then mature beds, we rarely do those because chicken. Most people, they cannot afford bigger chickens.
How much is a bigger chicken here?
Yeah, because I sell a breed, I sell genetics. They are very, very expensive. The most expensive one, the cock can cost $150 each.
A cock can cost 150.
That's real genetics. Yeah, we got
seriously
real genetics here. Yeah. Then the females, the cheapest ones, $80.
80.
Hey, hen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So most people prefer to get chicks
Okay.
at different ages because they're much affordable. Like
Okay.
for example, our cheapest chicks here cost $3 a day old. Then the expensive ones are $5 a day old.
Oh, okay.
So most people, they can afford that category. Yes, they go and raise themselves because at the end of the day, we sell genetics, we empower you. It's not just an expensive product.
Yeah.
Why we want those prices is because we are selling you not the chicken, but what the chicken can do, the business. We are selling you the business. Someone sees my good chickens here, you buy, you go with them
Yeah.
to Ghana. You represent me in Ghana.
Yeah,
then you're making money. Yeah?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So do the government support you or something like that? Do you get government incentives?
I'm on my own.
Okay.
I'm on my own from this land that I'm operating in. My father's piece of land. I'm using it because he is.
How many acres?
It's probably almost a hectare.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 100 by 52.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm planting maize for my chickens. I'm doing my chickens. I'm doing this other project that I've started this year.
Would you say farming, like chicken farming, is quite profitable?
This is the way to go, I can say. The reason being that animals are like human beings. We all want to have kids,
Okay,
right?
yeah.
They can entertain us. They can benefit us in so many ways. Like, for example, those who want to get relieved from whatever they are thinking in their minds, they can actually play with animals and see that they have everything that they want.
Okay.
Secondly, you can actually, if you structure it to be a business, at the end of the day, Africa as a whole, Zimbabwe in particular, a lot of people are malnourished because there is a lack of cheap protein. With poultry, this is cheap protein, lean protein, which everybody can afford. We can sell eggs, we can sell chickens to our fellow Zimbabweans, our fellow Africans, and they can afford that. And it's healthy. So at the end of the day, framing it or structure it as a business, it means you attract people who come and buy chickens to consume, eggs to consume. So at the end of the day, I have a lot of people who buy my product. So it's profitable, it's enjoyable, and it's fun. I didn't want to be idle because I have got a certificate. So because of that, I needed something that I can actually be in control. I don't want to be controlled. I don't want to work under commands. I want to actually do what I do, and at whatever time I can do it, wherever I can do it. So that's what actually inspired me. I wanted to do something that I can control production, and that thing which actually can allow me or could allow me to do that is farming. Think of going into the motor industry. If you think of actually inventing a car that doesn't use maybe electricity, solar, or whatsoever, maybe it uses maybe soil, there will be certain covenants that are already, or acts that were already drafted, that there shall be no car which uses soil. So you'll be having a lot of impediments, a lot of stumbling blocks to innovate. But in farming, you can actually innovate. I've seen that I can use sesame to feed to my chickens. No one can actually come to me and say, don't feed sesame to your chickens. It's my own. What's sesame? Sesame it was recently introduced in our country, but it's a crop that can actually do a lot of stuff. Like, for example, you can actually make cooking oil from sesame. It's actually being consumed by people who are health conscious, because the cooking oil or the fat that comes from sesame is actually cholesterol free, and it's actually healthy. You can actually make margarine from sesame. You can actually do baking from sesame. To chickens, we actually give them free choice because it has got some micronutrients that we want, like cobalt, magnesium, zinc, and stuff. They are actually concentrated in that. So in the majority of cases, when we feed our chickens, they tend to lack some micronutrients. So we do supplementing through fertilizers. Because as a breeder, we focus more on quality than quantity. So what we do is we constantly select Like for example, this is the year that I should change all of these my breeders. Then after changing them, I will reach per each breed. I need to reach an upper limit of 50 breeders per breed. Then constantly select over a period of 5 years. Then the next phase, when you come back after 5 years, you will find that I will be having these numbers, because these small numbers like 10 per each breed is after careful and strict selection to end up having this premium that I am breeding forward. So per each breed I've got an average of 10. Let's say I'm just having around 50.
That brings us to the end of this eye-opening conversation with one of Zimbabwe's passionate poultry farmer. From humble beginnings to a thriving business, his journey shows us the power of resilience, innovation, and community-driven agriculture. If you found inspiration from his story or pick up a few nuggets of wisdom, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories across Africa and beyond. Until meet again in my next video, it's your girl EfyaKimora. I love you. Bye.